stay. The funny thing is they let them stay down there. They didn't take their stuff.
Right.
I was like, well, if you're gonna police it, you might as well go there. Take their stuff, kick them out.
I mean, same with my girls.
But
did you know my girls can get kicked out for a uniform for like the way that they're like how they're dressed? That they can get kicked out if they're not dressed appropriately.
I know they go through the checks or whatever, right?
Oh, like I don't think you understand. Like they have to stand this way.
Test 1 1.
The other way.
Like you're a prisoner.
They
Test
have
1
to.
1. Test
They have to
1
pull
1.
their shirts up so we can check their belly buttons. They can stick their tongues out.
I don't understand why that's in
Okay.
case you get fallen on. Like,
Yes, so it's that,
stab them.
or if what happens if it comes out and rolls out on the mat while what do you do is rolling around.
Yeah.
So the first year my girls when they were like that, we came back to the like for the next whatever, and they're like, hey, nobody got any piercings over like between yesterday and today, right? And they're both and then the coach just like, I'm sorry, never let me do that. And they're like, oh, okay.
We're just gonna push this along.
Anyway, so it was but yes. No,
So,
they can get kicked out, and if
this
your
is-
wristband gets cut, you don't get to go back in for the whole rest of the time.
This is varsity. Why are we batting infield to 3 different infielders every position? Varsity is 1 person per position, correct?
I don't know.
What?
JJ, you're the coach.
I mean, you literally got 3 at shortstop, 2 at second. Like,
we're playing them all.
It's called show of strength.
That, and I would assume maybe they're not going to take their infield for next game with assumption, so they're just getting done with everybody now. Be my guess, but
I'm old now. I gotta do things like that.
you said it.
I know it's okay. I fully admit that I am old. You know what? I talked to Levi the last time he was up there. I was like, Levi, what would I do if I'm not doing it? Like I was just like, I'm done. What did I do? I just gave it all up. Wasn't teaching at the school anymore. Didn't do any of the extra stuff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome one and welcome all inside. It's IA Baseball's broadcast, the Prange Classic here from Sadell and Jim Gebhardt Field as we are kicking off day 1 of the 2-day fantastic tournament, one of the absolute premier tournaments of the season, and I would even say rivals against the state tournament as well. Again, as we sit here, multiple teams across multiple classes spread out across this wonderful event, all for a great cause, and of course, beyond that, a whole lot as well. Again, I am Andrew Brown, helping to bring you today's broadcast, brought to you by the Log Cabin Greek Steakhouse in Galena, Illinois. Make sure to check them out today at Galena, in Galena. Make sure to check them out online. Again, head on over to the Log Cabin Greek Steakhouse. Hey, we got a lot in store for you. We got our pregame coverage coming on up. Again, brought to you by Log Cabin Greek Steakhouse. And we're going to go through and check out both of these teams and our pregame look in just a bit. But thanks for joining us. We'll come right back after this. Right now, don't go anywhere. We have more Game 1 between Bondurant-Farrar and Waukee Northwest right after this.
RDA Financial Network is a proud sponsor of IABaseball.com. RDA supports the sport of baseball in the state of Iowa. We believe the game of baseball promotes many values such as hard work, determination, and teamwork, values that matter on and off the baseball field, and values that we demonstrate to our clients every day in our offices across the country. RDA provides financial planning and wealth management services to our clients in 6 communities in the state of Iowa. RDA Financial Network is an SEC-registered investment advisory firm. RDA advisors may offer securities through United Planners Financial Services, a member of FINRA and SIPC. United Planners is not affiliated with RDA Financial Network nor IABaseball.com. Please visit RDAFN.com to find an RDA advisor near you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Brown here with IA Baseball. I'm here at the PBR Spring League, but man, there's a whole lot of good that I want to talk to you about outside of what's happening on the fields, and that includes the batting donut. That's right here. The batting donut, I would urge anybody to check out. It is a really cool way to help improve your confidence and boost your energy, boost your endurance, all by slipping this onto your bat. That's it. And hey, look at that. You got sprinkles, you got everything. It's the whole package. And by the way, they come in pink as well. They come in 9 and 16 ounce versions. So go ahead and check that out as soon as you get the chance. A great way to help boost your swing and boost the confidence of your swing as well. So again, if you get the chance, hey, check out the Batting Donut and check them out at the Batting Donut online or hit them up at sweetenyourswing.com. And while you're there, let them know that iBaseball sent you. Hey everybody, got something special for all you electric fence owners out there. It's called Insulites, the LED flashing insulated light that you can see from up to half a mile or more away. It's so great you can see it from the comforts of your car or even your own home. That's right, you can put it onto almost any type of post out there, run the wire right through it, and that's all you need to do. Because Insulites goes with the pulse of the fence. So if there is no pulse, there is no flashing light, helping you locate where a problem may be or where a problem may exist that you didn't know was happening. It's simple as that. So you don't need to ground anything, add any bulky equipment, or shock yourself to test if your fence is working. All you need to do today is head to insulites.com and get you some, and you will not be disappointed. It's simplicity at its finest. So go ahead to insulites.com today and get you some. Oh, and by the way, make sure to tell them that IA Baseball sent you.
In Iowa, we are fortunate to have a lot of opportunities to get involved in at our schools.
Athletics and activities have so many positive effects. From learning how to build relationships
and healthy lifestyles,
and gain self-esteem and confidence.
Make participation a priority. You and your school will benefit.
I love doing it. We go to all the state events, we work at all the state events, and you know, you wear your polo and people stop and talk to you, and it's just really great to connect with kids from other schools who are on the board, and then coaches, athletic directors who will see you at the events will stop and talk to you, and it's really neat.
You feel a bit of a weight and you're a voice for all athletes in the state of Iowa, which is cool.
I think it's really cool. I remember reading the email and I'm like, oh, this would be something really cool to look for. It'd be good to talk to people that I want to get to talk to around the state. I get to see other people's opinions, kids from 5A schools, kids from small schools. I think it'll just be a really good opportunity for me. IHSAA represents so much that it's really cool that they have 2 girls on the board to bring a girl's perspective, because I think it's really important to be very diverse and get different opinions.
I remember personally when I was young watching the guys that were playing sports, basketball, football, wrestling, whatever it was, when they were in high school, and just thinking, I mean, how great they were, and just wanting to be like them when I was older. So yeah, we are definitely always role models for those younger kids, those middle schoolers.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome on back inside as we continue on with our Log Cabin pregame report. Again, brought to you in part by Casmium Sports. And let's go ahead and get things rolling. It's Bondurant-Farrar up against Waukee Northwest as they'll be battling in today's action here. To start off the Prange Classic from here in Saydell, let's take a look at the road so far for both these teams. We'll first look at the Waukee Northwest Wolves, and they look like this. So far, it's been kind of more of a road contest for them up to this point, but they have had some big wins, including a sweep over Valley, a win over Centennial, and of course big wins over Dowling, Sergeant Bluff Luton, and Heelan. And meanwhile, as we look at the road so far for the Blue Jays of Bondurant-Farrar, it too has been kind of an alternating home and road slate. Recently defeats, I should say, against Boone and Norwalk. They have won against ADM, Des Moines East, and Carroll, also with a fault against North Polk. But as you look at what the road is looking like beyond the Prange Classic, or wrong, this game, I should say, the road ahead for the Wolves look like this. After this battle, they will take on Des Moines Roosevelt from here. Again, that series all tied. And then next week, they'll start with Urbandale. Northwest leads that series all time 7-0. Before taking on Ankeny, and they lead that series 7-5. And then the only series they don't lead up to this point is Johnston on the 3rd. And Johnston leads that series 3-1. Meanwhile, we look at the road ahead for the Blue Jays, and the next 4 outings look like this. They take on Davenport Assumption in their next game here at the Prange Classic. Assumption leads that series 2-1. Meanwhile, Ballard is their next home game, and of course, Bondurant-Farrar leads that series by just a little bit here, 14-13. Meanwhile, they are at home against Boone, who leads that series, and then they go against Knoxville on the 7th at home. Knoxville leads that series 14-6. Let's go ahead and, as again we see the Wolves warming on up here, let's take a look at the team comparisons for both these squads. This is the first meeting between these two teams in history. Again, the Waukee Northwest Wolves recently developed, and in the end, they have hit the ground running, and they continue to run and absolutely do great stuff. They're ranked number 9 in the latest 4A polls, and they come off of a heck of a season, state tournament season, in which they won 26-15 and marked their 4th straight 20-plus win season. And, of course, it ended in the state tournament. And they have really turned that up a notch as they hit 2025, 21-7, 12-6 in conference play, number 1 in the CIML at this point. You can see their offensive numbers have helped them get there, 3rd in average, 2nd in total bases, and 4th in overall hits. Meanwhile, their defense, their pitching keeps them in games as well. Batting ninth overall in batting average against them, and 4th in fewest earned runs, and of course 196 strikeouts on the season.
Yeah.
And as we move on over to the Blue Jays of Bondurant-Farrar out of the Raccoon River Conference, the same conference, by the way, that is looking to send a team to state for the 10th consecutive year. Will that end up happening? There's a good chance, based off of one single sub-state, that may end up putting a Raccoon River Conference team in. But nonetheless, the Blue Jays looking to become one of those teams. Last year they had a phenomenal year, 23-9, 5th 20-plus win season for them. All right, this year, a little bit of a rougher patch, but still 10-7, 5th in the Raccoon River Conference. And as you can see, they are battling against a tough 3A slate as well. And that has been your team comparison, brought to you by the great folks at Casmium Sports. Check them out at Casmium Sports online. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we're going to see here on the batting order side of things. And we're going to start with the Bondurant-Farrar Blue Jays as we get that pulled up. Again, all the stats and more across the 2025 season brought to you in part by Casmium Sports. For the Blue Jays, they look like this. Jordan Ryle starts it off in the number 1 spot, followed by Parker Ernst and Drake Faltzgraff. He is doing the duties in the number 3 spot. Cole Miller in the cleanup position. Tyson Bain is up next, followed by Fenton Smith. Will Potabom, Braden Dutton will be the DH. And it'll be the number 9 hole man, Blake Solers, doing the duties, also the second leadoff man, if you will. And again, that's the lineup here for the Blue Jays, who are the visiting team on the scoreboard. But right now we're going to go on over and take a look at what the batting order will be for the Northwest Wolves. And it will look a lot like this. It will include Andrew Eastman doing the duties and the leadoff spot, followed by Chase Jones. Drew Fitzpatrick in the number 3 hole, followed by the home run extraordinaire, Wartburg commit in Tanner Jackson. Reed Miller will be up next, followed by Caden Kitzman. Trey Stapleton will be doing the duties in the number 7 hole, followed by Cam Rourke in the 8th spot and Jonah Sweeney in the number 9 hole. And that's your batting order, but let's take a look at what the defense will look like for this battle.
Fans and administrators that have helped make this classic into
and as we'll bring up the Northwest Wolves first and foremost. Drew Fitzpatrick will be doing the pitching duties to start things off. Jonah Sweeney behind the dish. Kitzman and Rourke at first and second, followed by Chase Jones at the shortstop position. Reed Miller will man the hot corner at third. Tanner Jackson will be in left, followed by Andrew Eastman in center. Trey Stapleton will be in right field. And that has been the look for the Northwest Wolves. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Blue Jays and what their look will be like defensively.
This game, the Blue Jays. Leading off will be the shortstop.
Get that pulled up here.
Jordan Ryle. Batting second, center fielder number 10, Parker.
And again, for the Blue Jays, it will look a lot like this. Blake Baker is on the is up rocking it here. Cole Miller, is the one. He was rocking the mound here today. Max Simmons behind the plate. Will Potamon at first, and at second will be Blake Solers. Jordan Weil at short, Tyson Bain at third, Benton Smith in left field. Parker Ernst will be the man manning center field. And Drake Faltzgraff will be doing the duties in right field.
Chad Barnes, Ben Ruby, John Bain, and Jake Barnes.
So that is a look at what we will be seeing here.
Is the Wolves of Waukee Northwest.
From both squads here as we take a look. Again, this is game 1 of the Sadell installation of the Prange Classic. And again, this is one that has been around for quite some time and continues to absolutely just produce great teams and just a great time in general. And again, overall, we get a lot of teams. In fact, we have all 4 classes represented here, 39 total teams across this entire slate. And then, of course, there are 13 4A squads and 15 3A teams, 5 2A squads, and 6 1A teams as well. And we're going to take a quick break, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll be back with more right after this here on the IA Baseball Network.
I remember personally when I was young watching the guys that were playing sports, basketball, football, wrestling, whatever it was, when they were in high school and just thinking, how great they were and just wanting to be like them when I was older. So yeah, we are definitely always role models for those younger kids, those middle schoolers.
Hey ladies and gentlemen, Andrew Brown here with IA Baseball. I'm here at the PBR Spring League, but man, there's a whole lot of good that I want to talk to you about outside of what's happening on the fields, and that includes the batting donut. That's right here. The batting donut, I would urge anybody to check out. It is a really cool way to help improve your confidence and boost your energy, boost your endurance, all by slipping this onto your bat. That's it. And hey, look at that. You got sprinkles, you got everything. It's the whole package. And by the way, they come in pink as well. They come in 9 and 16 ounce versions. So go ahead and check that out as soon as you get the chance. A great way to help boost your swing and boost the confidence of your swing as well. So again, if you get the chance, hey, check out the Batting Donut and check